Good afternoon, my fellow NASCAR fans. We've got more off-season news. This has been a chaotic NASCAR off-season, probably the most chaotic NASCAR off-season since I've been a fan. Big news broke yesterday. I wanted to give it a little extra time just in case any new tidbits of information came out. But as you all are aware now, Steve Phelps, former president and commissioner of NASCAR, is resigning and will effectively leave NASCAR at the end of this month. And NASCAR did state, because I know I've seen a lot of my fellow NASCAR fans on social media, Mark Martin, Dale Earnhardt Jr. should be the commissioner. Hey, in a perfect world, I agree with you. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case, because when NASCAR put out a statement, they did mention that they're not looking to replace Phelps' role as commissioner. So for the foreseeable future, doesn't look like we're going to have another NASCAR commissioner. And see, this is why I don't understand why so many people are doing cartwheels in the street and getting giddy and lighting fireworks about this. Steve Phelps, the buck did not stop with him. He doesn't own NASCAR. The France family owns NASCAR. Who's the top dog in charge at NASCAR? Jim France. So Steve Phelps, really in this situation, and a lot of people kind of called it this. I saw Kenny Wallace even bring this up on his channel. Shout out to Kenny Wallace. He looks like the scapegoat, the fall guy, because of all the text that were brought up in the NASCAR court situation, all that drama. And with that being resolved, it looked like there was going to be someone from the NASCAR side to kind of take the fall on this. It wasn't going to be Jim France. It wasn't going to be anybody, frankly, with the last name France. So I don't know what people are expecting. I don't know. People are expecting someone to come in and wave a magic wand and just change everything in the sport overnight. That's not going to happen. We are soon to find out, because the Daytona 500 is about a month away at this point. We should be finding out soon what the new championship points format is going to be. But again, commissioner role, Steve Phelps, all that, gone from the sport. And I will say this, I'll give Steve Phelps some credit where credit is due. He had to pick up from the Brian France era, okay? And I will say this, as a fan that came in during the Brian France era of NASCAR compared to now, I do find some things a little bit more enjoyable than I did back then. Just kind of like changes to the schedule, for example, going out and exploring new places, or going back to places like Rockingham or North Wilkesboro, or trying out the Chicago street course. I dug it when the weather was good. The last race they did, I thought was pretty fun. Trying out the naval base that they're going to do in San Diego this year. These are all ideas that have come under Steve Phelps' administration. So I will give credit where credit is due there, but at the same time, I just want you, my fellow NASCAR fans, to kind of just temper expectations and don't get your hopes too high that everything that you feel is wrong with the sport is magically going to change overnight, because it's not. The way this situation looks like to me is NASCAR needed to let someone from management go. Again, does not have the last name France, and Steve Phelps is that guy. And it sucks for him. Granted, he's been there for 20 years. He's been president. He's been the first and thus far only commissioner. And so he'll probably get a nice little severance package. And hey, you know, kudos to him. Fine. He'll be fine. So that's the situation. I just want my fellow NASCAR fans to understand that not everything that you feel is wrong with the sport is going to change overnight because Steve Phelps is no longer going to be associated with NASCAR going forward. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Make sure to like the video. You guys are so awesome. We've been going up in views and subscribers. I really appreciate it. Again, the Daytona 500 is a month away. Can't wait for it to get here, guys. Until then, I'll catch you next time.